Okay, this is looking to the northeast. That's the wall, that's the bottom of the vessel, that's the scroll. I'm looking at the outlet duct, the round outlet duct coming down. And actually, I didn't have this, remember, but it does turn into a square duct right here. So I guess Rod knew that. I think that's what you were talking about in the meeting this morning. But I'll walk out of the building and show you where it comes through to the baghouse. Okay, this is the square duct coming out of the scrubber wall to the south. Comes into a larger duct and then enters the baghouse wall here. Okay. Once again, that's the square transition from the round outlet, from the outlet of the SDA. This is a view of the corner of the SDA building, and this is the ash line, Carl, that you wanted me to take a video of. And this is the east precip, the west precip's on the other side, but this is the route that the two outlets would come. Slaker deck, slakers, side by side. Lime silo feed into slakers, bottom of the lime silo. This is an alternate view of the outlet, the SDA. Comes around into the square duct to the south. Top view of the outlet looking from the south wall of the building, following it up into the SDA vessel. Looking at this, I actually don't think that it's going to be a big deal rerouting this outlet duct at all. I was not really loving the idea from what I thought was going to be a cost standpoint, but it looks like there's a clear shot here from where Rod wants to go into this square transition. So this is the ash line on the south side of the SDA vessel, and I'm going to walk through that door right now. This is the wall where the two well, I guess it would be down there where the outlet ducts need to come out, but I'm walking through the door to go out and look at the ash line. So you can see the ash line coming in here. That, once again, is the east precip, ductwork there. And you can see the west precip over on that side, conveyor. And then right next to me here is, of course, the existing structure holding the Unit 10 inlet. I'll get a better shot of this from the bottom. But once again, that's looking out the southwest corner of the SDA building. This is the top of the existing vessel. Next, I'll walk up and look at the atomizer deck. And then I'm going to walk up and look at the roof as well, see what's up there. Once again, top of existing vessel. On the atomizer deck, 3 atomizers. Monorail. Okay, I'm going to walk up this ladder and go to the roof. I'm out the roof hatch. Looks like there's 4 ventilation fans. And that appears to be all that's up here. I'm going to peek over the edge right now. Look towards the precipitators to the west. Can't see a whole lot from here, but here's the precipitators stack looking out to the west. Here's a nice shot right at the inlet level, the Unit 10 inlet. Right off the top of the atomizer deck. You walk down those steps and then you can see the whole frame going down. Once again, I'll get that from the ground as well. Unit 10 ductwork coming up. And there's the inlet. The inlet looking west now, the current outlet. This is a ground level view into the bag house. Okay. Ash line coming out of the building, looking now west. This is east precip. Now I don't see why we just couldn't tie in those two outlet ducts right into this duct right here, and then put a spool piece in and tie these ducts together. And then the inlet of unit 1 into the scrubber would have to be a separate duct on top, coming to Rod's new stand here. Okay. Okay, this is the bag house. This is the outlet of the bag house. Unit 10. Coming around, the outlet peels off into one ID fan, into two ID fans, and you can see where the fans enter the stack. The outlet of the ID fan and the unit 10 duct ties in. And then same thing on the other side. I'll get a close-up, I'll go and walk underneath, but then the stack is here, of course. This is looking north. So this is the outlet duct of unit 10 that ties into the outlet of the ID fans. This is the unit 1 east ID fan outlet. And you can see where the unit 10 tie-in comes in. And you can see if we were having to put a damper in for backflow purposes on using one precip, it probably has to be framed right into the opening of the stack. And the blade, when it's open, is going to be sticking into the stack a little bit, which, you know, I guess who cares? You know, that shouldn't be that big of a deal. But there's not a lot of room there, as you can see. Once again, unit 1 east ID fan. Unit 1 west ID fan. Same thing. This is at ground level, looking to the east. You can see the bag house, the SDA outlet to the bag house in front of us. I'm standing underneath the precip ductwork, and you know, I just kind of had a thought, maybe there's a whole lot of nothing underneath here. You know, there's one line here, but as far as now I'm turning looking west, for the most part, I don't even know what this thing is, but for the most part, there's not a lot of anything here. You could probably go underneath here. I'll get a shot from, I'll go walk to the end of the west precip and get a shot to the east on that one, on the other side of this building. I'm standing at the corner of the west precip, looking underneath. You know, you can see there's these small cross members, but you know, they're, for the most part, you know, I mean, this is pretty open space here, so I mean, it's possible maybe something could be built under here. But just so you have a visualization of this. Okay, standing on top of the, right between the two precips, you can see the ash line coming out of the southwest corner of the SDA building. East precip from the top, ductwork, west precip from the top, looking west. So I guess I was thinking a damper would go in, you know, right after the east precip, you know, or not, but it's just to give you an idea. There's the back side of the SDA, the west side view from the top of the SDA frame. Here's a different view of the Unit 1 West ID fan entrance into the ID fan outlet entrance into the chimney. Okay, that should end our tour.